We have a lot of news to get to this week as the Biden-Harris administration aggressively works to expand abortion, including now allowing for abortion pills to be distributed through the mail. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration last week announced that during the COVID-19 pandemic, it would allow for abortion pills to be prescribed and dispensed remotely, either through the mail or by mail order pharmacies. Pro-life groups have called this decision dangerous, and the U.S. bishop who chairs the pro-life committee, Archbishop Joseph Naumann, also weighed in. Naumann saying in part, quote, "By pushing women away from medical oversight, abortion advocates are luring women into isolated, unsafe, and medically unwise decisions. The inalienable dignity of women and their unborn children deserves so much more." The FDA's move is just one in a recent flurry of pro-abortion actions. Also last week, the HHS department released the text of its proposal to rewrite rules for the Title X family planning program, allowing once again for Title X dollars to go towards clinics that perform or refer for abortions. And in more unsettling news, the National Institutes of Health reversed restrictions on federally funded research using fetal tissue and organs of aborted babies. Here to discuss top pro-life headlines, we're joined on Skype by our panelists. Dr. Donna Harrison is the Executive Director for the American Association of Pro-Life Obstetricians and Gynecologists. Reverend Dean Nelson is the Vice President of Government Relations at Human Coalition. And Autumn Christensen is the Policy Director for the Susan B. Anthony List. Welcome to you all. Dr. Harrison, I'd like to start with you. In a statement released last week, your group said the FDA has turned a blind eye on the number of women suffering complications from medication abortions. As a medical doctor, what are your greatest concerns with the abortion pill now being distributed through the mail?
I have three grave concerns. One is that women hemorrhage and they have tissue left inside. By our estimates, there's probably about over 180,000 women who have been harmed already by these drugs. But in addition, when you dispense pills over the internet, this opens up the possibility for those pills to be used by pimps and abusers. No one actually knows who's going to get that pill when it's dispensed over the internet. And the third one is that women themselves are being led astray. They're being told that this abortion is as easy as pop a pill and poof, the pregnancy's gone. It's not like that. Weeks of bleeding, intense pain. None of this is being told to women. They're not getting adequate informed consent.
Autumn, you heard me share a litany of pro-abortion actions taken last week, from the abortion pill news to the nearing the reversal of the Protect Life rule to the NIH now resuming research on fetal tissue and organs of aborted babies. Give us the big picture view here. What's going on?
Sure. You know, what we're seeing right now is the radical and fast-paced dismantling of the pro-life policies of the last administration. Those policies that you described are all things that they are quickly dismantling through the power of the White House. And then at the same time, this is in the context of numerous anti-life bills making their way through the House of Representatives to the Senate. Bills that would do things to enshrine a right to abortion, things like reviving the decades-old Equal Rights Amendment that would force abortion to be enshrined into our Constitution. And then right alongside of that is an effort to take a pro-abortion power grab and try to change the rules, to get rid of the filibuster in the Senate, to pack the court with more judges, breaking with the longstanding tradition of 9 justices. Even adding the District of Columbia as a state in order to add 2 more senators to the Senate. All of that designed to give them the power and the ability to move that radical abortion agenda through the Senate, where right now it is the power of the filibuster that is allowing those pieces of legislation that would so radically expand abortion be prevented from being enacted.
Dr. Harrison, one aspect of hope when it comes to abortion pills is the reality of abortion pill reversal. We spoke with Rebecca Hagan. She's a mother who took the abortion pill but then saved her baby's life because of abortion pill reversal. This is what she wants women to know about the abortion pill.
You are taking pills that were literally designed to cause a woman's body to dilate, to contract. You're going into labor with no medical supervision at home. And I think that you, as a young woman, deserve so much better than that. And I think your child deserves so much better than that.
Dr. Harrison, we're so grateful Rebecca was able to save her baby's life after taking the abortion pill. What should we know about abortion pill reversals?
Abortion pill reversal is the use of a natural hormone that a woman's body makes. That hormone's progesterone. The abortion pill blocks the woman's natural hormone progesterone. But the good news is if you take progesterone soon enough after taking the abortion pill, within 72 hours, you can triple the chances that this baby will survive the abortion pill poisoning from mifepristone.
Reverend Nelson, you work very closely with pregnancy clinics and with women in unexpected pregnancies. From your perspective, how does the FDA's decision to remove safety protocols on abortion pills actually hurt women?
It's a great question. Since our inception at Human Coalition over a decade ago, our commitment has been, number one, to rescue children, and number two, to serve women. And of the 100,000 women that we will serve this year, our greatest concern is with this new policy is that it is ultimately putting women at risk. I mean, the left has used so far, year after year, the claim that they are for women. But the reality is that without having some level of oversight, women are in greater danger. And so we are strongly opposed to this move from the Biden administration and are working closely with states to see if they can strengthen positions that would prevent this type of sale of the abortion pill into different states.
Switching gears a little bit, in an unprecedented admission, the president of Planned Parenthood wrote an op-ed in the New York Times admitting the need to reckon with Planned Parenthood founder Margaret Sanger's association with white supremacist groups and eugenics. Reverend Nelson, you slammed this op-ed as a fake reckoning. Tell us why you believe that, and what is Planned Parenthood trying to do right now with this op-ed?
Yeah, I believe that in the culture that we find ourselves in America, where we are addressing greater issues of race and inequity, Planned Parenthood is forced to deal with the fact that they have over 100 years perpetuated a system of racism. And so last year, 120 Black leaders signed on to a document that we sent to Alexis McGill Johnson, stating that Planned Parenthood needed to deal with this. And so on the one hand, I'm glad that they are acknowledging it, but at the same time, you can't acknowledge the racist founder and not deal with the practice. I mean, let's face it, Planned Parenthood continues to have surgical abortion facilities, 80% of them in African American or Latino communities. Their name is Planned Parenthood, but they do not empower women to parent. They sell abortions, which has had a horrible effect on our culture, both with women and the children that have been lost.
Autumn, is Margaret Sanger's eugenics vision still alive at Planned Parenthood today? What's your reaction to that New York Times op-ed?
Yeah, I just don't think it can be said enough that actions speak louder than words. So as we look at the actions of Planned Parenthood, you think about Margaret Sanger referring to feeble-minded individuals and the elimination of those who are unfit, and using that kind of approach. And then you think about Planned Parenthood today continuing to oppose common sense laws that would protect unborn children who have Down syndrome, or unborn children who have another disability, or the fact, as was previously mentioned, that Planned Parenthood locates itself in Black and brown communities and targets Black and brown unborn children. Those actions speak much louder than words. We can certainly hope that there would be a change in Planned Parenthood's approach, but so far we've seen absolutely no sign. They continue to carry out that same agenda in the actions that they take on a daily basis.
There's a lot of news this week. Thank you all for helping us to tackle it. Dr. Donna Harrison, Reverend Dean Nelson, and Autumn Christensen. Thank you all.
God bless you.
Thank
you.